A new alternative energy producing crop is rising from the ground in Wert County. Here in northwestern Ohio, there's no shortage of flat land and gusting winds, making for an ideal location for the types of wind farms like those that have been in development here for the last 3 years. Through both short-term and permanent jobs, as well as income to landowners through lease agreements, and an increase in the tax base, these wind farms have had a substantial impact economically on the region.
Well, to this farming community right here, it's meant a lot right now because of the income that will be coming off of them in the future.
I'm thinking that Wert County is, I've heard the term of being the wind capital of Ohio.
This is a big project, so we've built 152 wind turbines. Well, to get a wind farm to come together, you've got to have a lot of factors. You've got to have compatible land use, interested landowners, wind resource, obviously is very important, and transmission capacity. And all those things were found here. We have 27,000 acres of leased farmland, and the Blue Creek Wind Farm project area is almost all agricultural. So it's a good fit with agriculture because our wind turbines occupy less than 3/4 of an acre. So it really adds to farm incomes without taking away from their main use of the land. I started working with Nancy in 2009, and she was really helpful for us to make some connections locally and just kind of educate local community members and local decision makers about the benefits to them from this project.
Senate Bill 232 benefited the companies by leveling the playing field and making Ohio more competitive. But it also is helping the state by requiring that these companies hire at least 50% of the employees that they hire from the state, and also 70% of the suppliers are required to be from the state. Well, Extension is very well suited to working with communities on economic development because it brings university-based research to projects, where in the case of wind we were able to do research and to determine what are the cost benefit for a community. Extension really does extend university resources to a community. It also brings, I think, a neutral stance on issues and community development in general. The university is only interested in how to benefit a community in creating and retaining jobs. So in a community, they're basically apolitical that way. What we do see, though, are the tax revenues that are really benefiting the entire community, the school district, all the tax recipient bodies.
Every year we'll pay about $2 million to local landowners for our lease payments. Under Senate Bill 232's property tax rates, we'll pay $2.7 million a year in local property taxes. Well, it is a new crop. We like to think of it, especially in the winter when nothing's growing in the fields, the wind is howling above. It's a winter crop they can harvest.
The Timbero 2 and Blue Creek wind farms will consist of 207 turbines, producing 450 megawatts of electricity. That's enough to power 107,000 Ohio homes. For Commtech Digital Media, I'm John Rice.